Welcome to another segment of On the Bench. We are bringing you another productive version of the booby nymph. The booby has gained much popularity over recent years. The effectiveness of this fly cannot be questioned amongst lake anglers. Brent also had great success on the saltwater with this one. Let's go over the materials you will need. The hook is a Gamakatsu model SC15 in size 2. The thread is 6/0 fire orange. The tail is long, soft, webby, white marabou accented with fine silver flashabou. The body is gel core fritz in fluorescent yellow and competition orange. The booby eyes are large Rainey's orange float foam with silver tape eyes. Let's go to the bench and have Brent wrap one up for you.
Hello folks, today we're going to tie up a booby nymph, marabou tail on there. I like just how this fly gives you so much extra movement, and it's been fishing very, very well. I'm tying this one not on the, you've seen the materials I had laid out there, saltwater SC15 Gamakatsu size 4. I'm going to tie this on a size 2. A little bigger, beautiful gape on it, nice wide gape. And I like the saltwater hooks as well, because this fly is very well at home on any water body, any lakes. Also, I'll take this fly to the salt and snooker all over it. They just love this. So we had the marabou tail on there, just for a lot more action. Otherwise that booby doesn't do a lot, but kind of float. This is the extra select marabou I'm going to use for the tail. Keep that as long as I can. Tie it right on the, right just above the corner. Then we'll take a turn underneath. Keep that tail on top. Okay. Now on the tank I had, I tied another one before with a little bit heavier flashabou. And what I showed you in the picture. This one is really fine. This is really fine flash. This is what I like. And we want the breathability. This tail's got to really move. I'm going to tie about 3 on each side to the small, really small flashabou. That'll really pick up the light. That'll look good, and it swims super. Okay, now let's get the old eyes on the marabou, or the muddler is, or the booby nymph is nothing but styrofoam eyes. And I use the Rainey's float foam here. It's really very great floating properties, as we know. So you can use booby eyes, whatever. I'm just going to catch that little piece on there in the middle, and I'm just going to turn it, exit on. Just X. Get some good turns on there. Good pressure. Now I got it where it wants to stay. Now I come in, I always make my eye a little bit bigger so I can trim it off. A little flat. There we go. Now I started doing them flat a number of years ago just so I could put these funky eyes on there. I thought, boy, the booby nymph with eyes really look kind of cool. And I really like the way it swims and pushes water. It's got some really, really nice action in there. So I don't know, accidentally stumbled across that. Maybe somebody else does it. I'm sure I'm not the only one, but the booby eyes, or you can round them out, whatever you like to make them look a little nicer, but I sure like the way this swims. So if the fish are eating it, I'm okay with that. Now this, we're going to go with the fluorescent orange, or yellow, excuse me, fluorescent yellow fritz on the back. Make sure it's swept backwards. Got this good heavy type, or 6/0 fluorescent orange thread. So that looks good. You got the fritz coming back. This is something you don't want to start monkeying around. Get the real fritz. It's worth the money. It's not cheap, but boy, it's nice in the water. The fish love to eat it. You will be happy you did. I think you can just go buy some chenille that'll kind of get it done, but this got some really nice properties. So fluorescent yellow coming in here with, now this is the competition sunburst. It's a good color. You can also, competition sunburst at the rear is good, and then you can go safety origin at the front. That's another really nice color. Make sure we get that tied off so it goes to the back. There, come through the eyes again here, just so I can get my thread up to the eye. Then we'll just whip finish that off. About 3 turns on there. There we go. Now, what I do is just going to add my little eyes. What I do is glue them on with this super weld or, crazy glue of some sort, because they won't stay on a long time when you just stick them on like this. Because you want this fly is pretty durable other than those eyes falling off. Put a little glue on that foam before you put the eyes on and let it harden up, and you got yourself a great booby nymph. I'll put a little head cement on there or bone dry or something like that. Make sure our whip finish doesn't come off either. Just ensure that it's going to last for a long, long time. Here's a little fly right here that I don't know how many, I caught a bunch of fish on it the other day. I didn't have the eyes glued on this one, so, and it still worked fine. I mean, the eyes just kind of trick it out, but it does bounce a lot of light off it too, so why not? Just, you tying your own bugs, you can always kind of trick them out, make them your own way. Maybe you find something else that works a little better or a color you like. So size 2s, here's a size 4. Had some nice big rainbows and browns on this one the other day. The size 2 are definitely in the salt, snook, you name it. Anything that'll swim that'll be on this one in the salt, because I like the way this fly, you can fish it, strip it really quick. It's got a very erratic swimming action. The marabou tail adds a lot to that. You can pause it and just kind of leave it. It'll float, as you know, a booby will float very slowly up. This has got a lot. You can catch a lot of fish when this fly is static.
Here is the booby in the tank. You can see how the marabou tail gives it lots of movement. This will entice a good bite on tough fish. Thanks again to Brent for bringing us this highly productive pattern. Thanks again for watching our video today, and hope to see you soon. Remember to check our YouTube channel for all our past fly tying segments from our pro team.